Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to our little collection of dodos. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit more raft building. Now, I know that's exactly what we did in the previous episode, but now I have a different goal. At the moment, our little craft raft is pretty much functioning as I want it to. I definitely want it to look a little bit better, but in terms of just simplicity of all the things we need currently functioning, well, we pretty much have everything. We have storage, a drug corner, which is the most important part, we have a forge, we have a smithy, and we have a little area to shoot people with our crossbow. I mean, what more could we possibly want from a raft whose only purpose is to go out and collect resources? Today, we're going to be building a bit of an ark within Ark. We're going to be building an animal house, something to keep all of our animals safe so that they don't die to every single opponent, and perhaps as a bit of an egg spawning ground, which is a really weird way to say that. An egg farm. A farm! That's a term which is a good word to use. I'm not in the right mind right now. We're going to be having an egg raft. That's what I'm calling it now. Rafty McRaftface is now going to be an egg raft, and we're going to be using all of these stone foundations and stone ceilings and stuff like that to make it look a little bit different from the original raft. Now, I have got one concern about building so many rafts. When we eventually move location, which of course eventually we will have to, how on earth am I going to get all of these rafts to go to the same place? I don't have any other players, since this is single player, it's not even a dedicated server. So how am I going to do that? I think we're going to have to look into, very soon, taming an animal of the depths. Probably a shark to start off with, since I think they're the easiest, and then moving on to some other animals later. I would love a manta, but you need the anglerfish stuff for that, which is really weird, and I've spoke way too long in this intro. Let's get harvesting a load of stone, let's put down the basic foundation, and then figure out how we're going to do this. And look, it's a little egg eater. Hello, Overraptor. Goodbye, Overraptor. I almost have enough eggs now to tame a very low level one of those, so I will be bringing that, of course, onto our farm ship. This is taking a very, very long time, and of course the reason is fairly obvious. I'm having to harvest all of this stone by hand, so rather than using a dinosaur, which I currently don't have, to harvest all of the stone nodes around this place, I simply have to either pick them up by hand, or if it's larger, simply hit them with an axe over and over and over again, which can take, as I just mentioned, a very long time. So, I think we are going to have to make a bit of a change on my original plan. Now, the original plan was to make this completely made out of stone. The walls were going to be stone, the ceiling was going to be stone, it was going to be a rather oppressive looking fortress. But instead, I think the walls are going to be wood now. I'm going to continue with the stone foundation and the stone flooring, using the stone ceiling pieces for that, but I think everything else will go back to a more traditional wooden look, which I'm not particularly happy with. But until we find out where the stone harvesting dinosaurs are on this darn map, it really isn't going to be any quicker going out hunting them when I have no idea where they are. So I'm going to continue harvesting stone for now. We're going to put some flooring in, make this a lot bigger, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to portion it so each animal has their own section, especially the dodo. The dodo is surprisingly the most important dinosaur right now. It's not a dinosaur, is it? The most important non-currently living animal in real life. Ish. Hitting stone with axe, so very tiring. Gotta be honest, kind of love the crossbow. Just mentioning it. Okay, so anyway, I guess I'm recording now. I've almost got enough stone ceiling finally, and I've leveled up 2 times in the process, and so now all we need to do is create all the wooden sections and create a couple of stone pillars, because I feel that's a really cool alternative than using windows. I'm going to have an area like a balcony, which is completely open except for a ceiling on top, which should hopefully make it look a little bit more open than the wooden box we're currently using in our main raft. So, it shouldn't take too much longer, and finally we can actually start loading the animals onto our new raft. This has now took me at least 2 full day cycles. It is taking way longer than I originally expected. I'm also trying to look out for any manta. I do want to kill one very soon, just because they provide so much meat, even if the fish isn't worth quite as much as regular meat. Okay, let's just get back up, continue to cut down pretty much everything we see, randomly hitting stones with an axe, and maybe I'll have something interesting to record at last. Well then, that is a lot of eggs, but I guess I have been away for quite some time. So how many eggs do we actually have now? We now have a grand total of 10 dodo eggs, one bronto, one trike egg, and one turtle egg. And I think that is that, unless I have some in storage, which is always a possibility. So I've made quite a few more stone ceilings, as we can see. I've added them all as flooring, and I've came into one problem. We're kind of strapped for space. Now, the reason why it looks so weird over there with that kind of edge is because we can only go 2 away from the foundation, and apparently this is 2 away. 1, 2, and I can't actually fill in here and here, which I was originally hoping on doing, and I can't figure out a way to add the foundation in any way which is a bit further out from how I've already added it, unless I completely reshape things, and maybe I can get an extra one on the edge. I just don't know. But the issue is, this isn't as big as I originally thought it was going to be, so it's going to be very likely more dedicated as a farm now, a floating farm, and nothing really to do with transporting all of the animals. They're going to have to be shared on the different rafts. So, how are we going to continue then? I think, since this is now the boarding area, since I was sick of trying to back up the raft onto land to make it look like that, we can walk in here. Now, if we have a trike, it's going to need to go here, if we do go with any of the larger animals. So this section over here will be fenced off and used for the larger animals, this tiny corner here for the dodos and such. And once again, it's now nighttime. Every time I try and record, it ends up being nighttime. I think I've decided, after looking at the size of the trike currently on our raft, what would work best here is something like a parasaur, quite a thin animal that we can sort of pack several in here. The dodos are absolutely tiny, so this area over here could probably fill, I don't know, maybe 50 dodos, honestly, if we just shove them in there. Or if we have them all stand in a more uniform way, probably about 20 have 5 looking that way, 5 looking this way, 5 looking that way, and finally, of course, 5 looking inwards towards the raft itself. That seems to make sense to me. Now, I was thinking about maybe we could have a dilo farm, have loads of dilo eggs, but I haven't had a single egg yet from the dilo. But I did have 3 or 4 eggs from Perry, and, well, she died. And so it was only in that tiny little bit of time we actually had her as a pet before she was brutally killed. So we have to go parasaur farming. Well, sorry, parasaur taming. Parasaur hunting, we're going to get some parasaurs by stinging them in the face. A supply drop and a parasaur. Looks like we're in the right place at the moment. Now, the parasaur is probably a lot faster than me, but I have been upgrading my scorpion's damage, so it will be a little bit more potent with its poison as well. So, 1 sting for you. You're only level 7, thankfully, so it shouldn't take too much to knock you out. Oh wow, you've just backed yourself in the perfect corner. Now, it takes 10 seconds for the full effect, so I should have been counting. 2 stings. Thankfully, the claw attack does count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the idea. 7, 8, 9. Good enough. This is honestly taking longer than I expected. For some reason I thought perhaps 2 stings would have done it. Yeah, massively need to upgrade this guy's damage. Because the torpor effect is perfectly, there we go, it's perfectly scaled with the actual damage. It's something like 8% of the damage dealt over time, etc. Or something like that. Actually, I think it's bound more to the actual percentage, the melee damage percentage, rather than the damage number, but you get the idea, same kind of idea. Broodmother portal. That's awesome. Don't really care about any of those until I can actually make them, so I'm just going to leave that there. And now it's time to harvest berries and tame our first parasaur. We're going to try and go back with about 2 or 3 of them, hopefully. Also, I didn't even check. Is this one female or male? Because if it's male, we literally have no use for it. What are you? Female. Okay, good. Well, that's a pretty weird sight to come back to. So there's a dodo trying to kill Lump through the wall and not actually being able to do any damage. There we go. That was pretty easy. Oh, I also found out that yes, headshotting does increase how much torpor these arrows cause. Stupid thing. I got really scared there, thinking that thing was attacking me. Trike, leave us alone. I wanted to simply punch the dilo to death. But now I'm going to waste a trank arrow instead to be a lot safer. There we go. Could we please have the trike not bullying our animals? Oh, I lined those up so perfectly as well. Thanks a lot, random dilo. Anyway, parasaur, come here, buddy. You get back on here for a sec. Actually, no, just get off here for a second. That way it'd make it a lot easier for me. Parasaur just jumped up the ledge. That was weird. Come on, follow me. That's it. Atta girl. I do have a saddle in storage over there. But for now, we're going to have to go into the very, very dangerous water. Come on. And stop. There we go. Our first parasaur is safely back, and the reason why I came back is because I remembered I have loads of narco berries and things currently on Lump. There we are. That way we can actually tame a parasaur without having to worry about all our berries and then go back to hunting. See? I can be smart. Rarely. Come on. No! Don't fly off! I wanted to love you! That's it. Get back down here. Sting! Running, 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 running. Come on, that's it. Just keep following me, but don't actually hit me. Okay, get a little bit lower now. The venom's probably worn off at this stage. Okay, we got it again. Can we get it a third time soon? Ow, I forgot it attacks me and not the scorpion. That makes it so much more painful. 3 times. I am taking a lot of damage from this, actually. Yep, this is hurting way more than I expected. I now remember why Dimorphodons are good hunting pets. Ow, stop. Let me sting you. What? No! Got ya! How did you get knocked out? Was it me trying to attack? It was probably me trying to attack things. There we go. You're down. Have some meat. Have some narco berries. Okay, we're getting a Dimorphodon, and also, I think I may have just saw something interesting. Did I just see one of those little monkeys you can tame? The ones which you can sit on your shoulder? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, there, I knew I did. I can't for the life of me remember what they eat, though. And I can't remember how to get them towards me, either. I know they're a passive tame. Do they eat berries? I know you can scare them if you get too close, and I can't remember how to do this, so probably going to just scare the poor little thing. Here you go, little girl. There you go. That did very little. That did very little. Do you eat meat? I can't remember. Are you an omnivore? Are you just a herbivore? I can't remember for the life of me. But for now, though, we've got a more important thing. We have a new pet currently being tamed. I now remember how annoying you are to tame. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, my poor little scorpion. Do I have any... No, I don't. I was thinking maybe I had some stim berries I could give him, but no. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. This will make you hungry, but this will also wake you up very, very quickly. Yes, I know I was meant to be parasaur hunting, and yes, I've been completely distracted after playing this game for 3 hours. Who would have thought? Oh. Ah, no, bad! Dilo! Take that. Yo, little monkey. Yo, he's a berry. Oh, you're not actually that cute. Oh, come on, you scared yourself by running into me, you stupid animal. Well, boo to you too. That's it, go to the corpse of that trike, which in no way was our fault in any way at all. Right, Scorpion? Ugh, poor little thing. Here, have more of that. You take the narco, you take the stim. Where on earth has the little monkey gone? There we are. Let's see if you eat meat or not. I recall you eating crops. I can't remember you eating meat, though. No, okay, so you're just eating herbs. Herbs? Pff, because of herbivore. You're just eating berries, I guess. Okay. Back to our dimorphodon. Almost call it Dilo, then. I think if we just pump it full of narco now, we can probably just leave it. Okay. I'll be back when something's timed. Oh, you poor little thing. Well, we've got ourselves a monkey. Now, I did just time this about 2 minutes ago, but then was instantly attacked by a Dilo, so this screen went away. So here we are looking at it yet again. A common pet, I can't pronounce its name, is very easy to keep fed. It will eat nearly anything, though it prefers fruits to meats, is most often used as a social companion, as it cannot carry enough to be a beast of burden, is not large enough to be ridden, and is not particularly useful for combat. It is, however, quite effective at vocally warning of incoming intruders with copious amounts of tossed fecal matter, which may sound silly, but it actually happens. It will throw its poop at enemies if you are under attack. The poop has a similar effect to the Dilo poison, in that it actually slows down small targets, or at least I think it's only small targets. It may be large targets. Well, either way, we have our own little female monkey friend. Yay! And aha! I was about to say, one other purpose I do know of is that when you're carrying it, you add its weight to yours, I think, but if you add things to its inventory, it doesn't add that weight to you, so it's like a backpack, which kind of cheats. I don't know, it seems like a cool idea. Perhaps we'll use it to hold berries for us or something. Anyway, Dimorphodon. The Dimorphodon is one of the creatures on the island that is easily domesticated for companionship, but its use in combat is also quite clear. It will hunt in large groups to seek out enemy dino riders directly, harassing them to no end, regardless of the might of the mount they may ride astride. May be astride, rather. Are riding. Anyway, it does a lot of damage, but it's really frail and makes a great pet. Aww, he yell. And in a similar way to my new monkey friend, which I'm going to throw off me for a second, that seemed kind of cruel, we can have it on our shoulder, which means we have two animals kind of now vying for my eternal love and companionship. Why can't I hold both of you? And how much can you actually hold? 70 weight, okay. I wonder how much weight it actually adds. Dimorphodon, get off me for a second. Weight is currently 67 exactly, which is pretty helpful. With you, it's still 67. Wait, you don't actually add the weight of the monkey at all? Okay, 67. Let's see if this has been fixed, though. This is what used to happen. So now you have 1 in your inventory. So holding you, you'd think it'll go to 68. No, I've just lost weight because I've put it into the monkey's inventory. Wow. So basically, having this monkey with me essentially is adding a 70 weight backpack. That's awesome. Okay, let's get back. Let's put the Dimorphodon somewhere so it's actually nice and safe. And I'm assuming the same effect is with the Dimorphodon, but I feel like the Dimorphodon's better for actually hunting, so we'll take it out when I'm trying to kill things, not when I'm trying to tame them. I know we were originally after parasaurs, but I can see about 8 dodos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's one behind the rock over there as well. Maybe we should go dodo taming for a second. 1 sting for you, 1 sting for you, 1 sting for you, and then running over here as well. This is actually insane. We were just here as well. Either all of these dodos have just migrated here, or killing the dodos and parasaur, which was already here, perhaps caused a weird respawn. I don't know, but all I do know is there is currently a lot of dodos. Sting for you. It seems like we can 1 sting the lower level dodos, but the higher level take 2. Ooh, also there's a blue supply drop, okay. Let's quickly give them some berries. Give you half the medjo berries I have. Where is my narco? Oh, I put all the narco on the last animal, didn't I? Ooh, try kick. Sorry, monkey. I know that if I enable wandering, I think the monkey actually harvests berries, which is pretty cool. Also, I don't actually think we need narcos for dodos. No, we don't, because of our ×3 taming speed. Or ×4. I literally, I can never remember what I've actually set the darn thing to. Okay, we have 1 dodo. That'll tame the other. Perhaps more than 3 might be a good idea there. Any others been knocked out? Looks like the one over here has been knocked out as well. Just running around, grabbing dodos. Oh, look at that! You're both so stupid. Okay, that'll do for now. Might need more than that. Let's just put some less effective berries in there as well, just in case. This is so quick! Okay, awesome. We have some more dodos, which should hopefully be automatically following me, so I can go and get that blue supply drop. I think it's level 30. Is blue level 30? Well, let's find out. In the rain, which I'm sure is causing just utter havoc with YouTube's bitrate compression, making videos grainy since, well, the dawn of YouTube. And it stopped raining, but caused lag. Okay, seems like YouTube was listening. Thank you, YouTube. Love you. Ooh, is that any better than our metal pick in the slightest? Durability, 48.7, maximum durability. Okay, yeah, it is. It is definitely better. Okay, there we are then. So we can now make a slightly better metal pick. I mean, it's not fantastic, and I did see that parasaur just then, but it's somewhat okay. Where's the rest of the dodos then? We could have stung all of them. I'm guessing some of them got knocked out and then woke up again. What about the other one over here? Okay. Follow the scorpion. That's a thing you would totally trust to do. One sting for you. And you're being really awkward being so close to that trike. I do not want to sting that trike. I mean, we can kill them. My monkey threw poo at it, and then the dodos tried to kill it. Well, did kill it. I don't know, what am I going to call you? You're insane. So, yeah, taking suggestions for this one. Name suggestions, because that was pretty darn brutal, honestly. Okay. All of you stay. Hopefully this is far enough away. Could have just put them on passive. Why didn't I just put them on passive? Is that enough to... Oh, no, level 23. Definitely needs more than one sting. One. There we go. Down you go. And there's one left just over here, and I think then that's all of the dodos. However, we're currently in combat music. Why was we just in combat music for then? That's really sketchy. I'm always worried when that happens. Bit dark around here. Wait, you've got the mated symbol, so where is your female compatriot? Stop going next to the sodding trikes! I will kill the trike. It doesn't take that long to actually knock them out with scorpion venom, and we can outrun them. Oh, that's just awkward. Fine. You get to live for being the most awkward dodo of all sodding time. Although I have found your female compatriot, so well done abandoning her. Aren't you a special snowflake? Actually, why was he even trying to tame the male anyway? Males don't produce eggs. This has been your biology lesson of the day. How goes the dodo in the middle of the wall? Might need a narco. I don't think it will. No, I'll be fine. I can't believe the dodo killed that. Where's it gone? Oh, don't say it didn't get knocked out. I am not doing this well. There it is. Okay, I mistook you for a stone. Here, have some red berries. You get the red ones. How many of you are male? How many of you are actually female anyway? Because males, I don't actually need you. 1 male, 2 male, 3 male, 1 female. 2 females, okay. So we have 2. Everyone follow me, thank you. You will make number 3. Okay, so 3 females, so actually it was 50-50. Kinda pointless though, honestly. I don't know what to do with the males. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be making a feeding trough very, very soon, so it's not like it's going to be difficult to actually keep them fed, so sure, you can tag along, but you're not going on the farm boat. Unless I actually want to breed the dodos, but it's so slow and so stupid to do that, in my opinion, with the dodos. Since it's so easy just to tame them. As I've shown, it's just so easy, you know, I don't accidentally kill them or randomly let them run off or anything. Taming one last dodo, and I've just remembered something we simply have to do. Okay, we now have a cloth hat, and that's for a very, very good reason. Isn't it, my little monkey friend? There we go! My monkey now has an adorable little cloth hat. Isn't that just adorable and really stupid looking? I mean, to be fair, we have added glasses to a scorpion, so I mean, we are pretty much going with the stupid look at the moment. Come on, Dodo Legion, let's go home. I can't tell what's the most creepy, all of these dodos staring directly at me, or the evil face in the background. Either way, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's episode. This took way longer than I expected, and next time we will finish off our little farm boat. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Ark Survival Evolved is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And please remember, an army of dodos being led by a T-Rex can defeat a T-Rex army being led by a dodo. And yes, I was told to say that by a friend. And no, it does sound that stupid. Goodbye.